Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The question of the day is, how do I prepare for home ownership? But first, you're at home with the Willises. Before we get started, I want to remind you to make sure that you subscribe. So hit that button down there in the corner. Also hit that bell so that you are notified every time we upload new content. All right. How do I prepare for home ownership? Now, yes, we have been in real estate for many years, several decades for this guy. And we get this question all the time. So we are going to make this super simple, super short. We are going to be here for a good time, not a long time. Mm-hmm. But after this video, you're going to know how to prepare. All right. So here we go. Number one, first of all, attend a home ownership seminar.
Yeah.
That's one of the easiest things that you could do. And if you attend one of mine, you're going to have a good time. Let me just tell you that. But there are home ownership seminars everywhere. One of the easiest ways to find one is if you go on Eventbrite. This is not sponsored by Eventbrite, but you can go through Eventbrite. You can go to Meetup. You can find them on your Facebook groups. But if you want to purchase a home, I'd probably say in the next 12 months or so, go ahead and find a home ownership seminar or a couple of them that you can attend just so that you can understand the process. For our seminars, I go over how to prepare, like we're doing right now. I go over the entire process, and then I bring a loan officer in that talks about the whole mortgage side. So it's a lot of information, but we have a great time, and it's a really easy, non-salesy and non-scary way to learn how to begin to purchase a home.
Yeah. So also, when you go to those seminars, you get to meet other people that you may need or may be involved in the process. So you can meet a loan officer, learn about the pre-approval process. Sometimes people bring inspectors, so you learn about getting an inspection. They bring insurance people, so you learn the home buying process, and also you meet people that can help you. Also, if you go to like some of the nonprofits or that's through organization, sometimes they give you a certificate that can go towards down payment, closing costs, different things like that. So it's really good, and most of the time they're always free. So it's free game, free knowledge, and you're able to learn about the home ownership process. So the next one is what we talked about on the previous podcast is you want to get your credit score as high as possible, but you really want to be at a 620 or higher credit score. So to prepare yourself for home ownership, go ahead and pull your credit report. You can go to annualcreditreport.com. You can go to freecreditreport.com. You can go to Credit Karma. See where your credit score currently is, and you want to get it up to 620 or higher. The higher the credit score, the lower the interest rate that you will get when you get a mortgage.
Indeed. The next one is start saving. Start saving for the cost to purchase a home. There are down payment costs, and then there are also upfront costs. It costs you, if you're buying a home, it costs you to get an inspection. It costs you, for the most part, to get an appraisal, especially if you're getting financed.
And earnest money.
It costs you earnest money. It costs, again, your down payment. So all these things are costs that come out either upfront, meaning you pay for them when the service is rendered, or a lot of this is also coming at closing. There are also closing costs. There is a cost for the title company to facilitate the transaction. There's a cost for if you're getting financed for the mortgage. So there are costs to that. So what you can do even right now, even if you don't plan to buy for the next 5 years, go ahead and start saving up just little by little, and you will be surprised at how much money you will have when the time comes to purchase.
That's true. So the next thing is you want to focus on having 2 years of verifiable income. So that means 2 years of tax returns, If you started a business, don't let that stop you from buying a house. So don't think, oh, because I'm self-employed, I can't buy a home. As long as you have 2 years of tax returns for your business, you still can use your income to purchase a home. Yeah. So you want to have 2 years of verifiable income. So 2 years tax returns, get your W-2s, get your 1099s and things in order. So most mortgage companies or banks are going to want 2 years of verifiable income.
Yes, definitely do that. Okay, the next thing is determine what it is that you want. Now, you might not know how much you can afford just yet. We'll get to that. But you can at least start to think about location. You can start to think about how many bedrooms you want. You can start to think about, do you want to live in a condo or do you want to live in a single family home? You can start to think about these types of things based on your lifestyle, based on where you work, based on where your children go to school or where you want them to go to school. And you can start kind of making out a list. Personally, I love doing that because you write down that list and then you have something that you're looking at every day. You have kind of a vision of where you're trying to get or where you're trying to get to. So definitely determine, like ballpark range, what it is that you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
The next thing you can do, which is highly recommended by us, is set up a consultation with a realtor.
For sure.
We're not saying this just because we're realtors, but if you're going to buy a home, we're in the business of selling homes.
Yeah.
So not only can we help you, we can kind of help you gauge where you're at. Are you super far away from buying a house, or are you really close from buying a house? We also can provide resources, where to get pre-approved for a mortgage. We can help you look and determine what you want as far as areas and things like that. Yeah. So a realtor is most of the time, even in the process, is a free resource for you to get information, set up a consultation, get your questions answered. And so setting up a consultation with a realtor is a great first way to prepare yourself for homeownership. What's the last thing?
Last one, y'all. And this has to be said because you can't go shopping without it. You have to get pre-approved. Now, again, like we said, the easiest way to even get this started is to talk to a realtor because realtors have access to loan officers. And a good realtor is going to have access to loan officers that can close, that can get things done for you. And so when we hand you off to someone or recommend you to a loan officer, definitely talk to them, call them back, be as transparent as you possibly can, be as truthful as you possibly can, because they're the people that are going to underwrite and approve the loan or mortgage that you're trying to get. So you definitely need to get pre-approved before you go shopping. We're not going to show you houses if you don't have that pre-approval letter. But that's pretty much all you need in order to prepare yourself for home ownership. Now, if you feel like, hey, I'm pretty close, it's not that bad, I want you to call us, okay? Go to our website, schedule a chat, because we want to talk to you. We want to help you. If you feel like, you know what, I might be a little far off, guess what I want you to do? I want you to call us anyway. I want you to schedule an appointment, because here's the thing, people don't know what they don't know. So you might think that you're far off, but far off could be relative. And we want to know what the game plan is. We want to help you to develop that game plan so that you can become a homeowner when you really want to be a homeowner. And the best way to do that is to just hit us up. You can visit us at our website, thewillisteamlv.com. We'd be happy to chat with you, to talk with you. You can come to one of our home ownership seminars if you're here in Vegas. I'd love to see you.
What if they live in Utah?
That something's coming. Can I say it that way? I'm preparing something for those who don't live in Nevada, okay? And it's gonna be cool. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, call us, call a realtor. Even if you want to work with us, but we are not licensed in your state, you can actually call us anyway, because we have access to some really, really cool realtors in all the different states. So we can refer you as well. So that's cool too. All right, guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon. Bye.